Hello, welcome back. My name is Teresa Rich from reflexologyuk.org, training school, where we train people to be the very best in who they can be for reflexology, massage and Indian head massage. I am also the founder of teresarich.com, where we have a group of female entrepreneurs who are there to support you in a community based called Heart-Centered Growth. So for today, in today's YouTube video, I'm here to talk to you about having boundaries around your time. And you're going to think, are you serious, Teresa? And I'm going to say, yes, welcome to the world of running a business. There are never enough hours in the day, and everybody, whether you've got children, whether you've got family, or whether you're a single person doing everything for yourself, everyone has the same amount of time in their day. And this is a very, very important subject to be discussing. Currently, many of us are working from home. And just to let you know about time and how important it is, running a successful business means having boundaries in your time and who you are available for and when you are available for them. So now that you're starting your practice, or maybe you've been doing your practice for a number of years, and I just want to say welcome and thank you for listening to this channel today. So whoever you are, wherever you're coming from, time is given equal amounts to everybody, but how we choose to use that and show up for it is another thing. So with that, what I wanted to do is discuss 6 different ways of using time efficiently. And this is primarily around having control over your emails, your texts, your phone, and the people that you are serving and helping with these beautiful subjects you are offering. You can make it as strict or you can make it as flexible as you wish. It's your life, but these are just some of the principles that I'm giving to you today. So I've got a little small story. Obviously, I work from home just like many people. And the thing was, I had someone turn up looking at my fences and wanting to know who did the fences, originally who installed them. And I just thought to myself, and he wanted me to find out for him and then get back to him tonight. Well, I'm running a business from home. I'm not at his beck and call, but I'm happy to find out. But I've got a whole list of things that I've got to do. So he's not a top priority in my list of things to have to do in my business. So the truth is, he's going to have to go to the bottom of the list and wait. And this is how life is when you work from home. You have to decide on what's a priority and what's not a priority. Now, the first thing I'm going to tell you is you are the biggest priority of everything. I know you're going to step back and say, are you serious, Teresa? And I'm going to say yes. And I'm not saying that I ever followed this when I was younger, but it's taken me years to work it out. You are the biggest priority of everything. If your health is not right, and if you are not right in yourself, you cannot pour out of an empty cup. You see my cup? I've drank only so much water. You cannot work with a small amount of your cup being left. You can't pour out. You just can't physically do that. And I think you know that. I believe you know that. So that's why we need to have boundaries. Because if I was always on my phone, answering texts, answering emails, when I'm with my husband, when I'm with my friends, when I'm with clients, when I'm with students, do you see where I'm coming? I would not be there for you. I would not be there 100% for you. And you will find that when I'm with you, I am with you. I am totally mindful and respectful of your time, and I will show up and I will be with you. Okay? But if I wasn't respectful of your time, then what I would be doing is I would be answering all my calls. So this is the way I've scheduled my life, and it works for me. And like I said, years ago, I did not do it like this. I mean, we didn't have mobile phones years ago, but a lot of the time I used to be answering straight away, emails straight away, everything when they started evolving. But no one teaches having boundaries, and it's so important. So if you really wanted to, nowadays, it's great because they've got booking systems. If you want to book clients in, I think you have to pay for it, but they do have these systems about. So you can put them onto your website and you can have that system installed. It's very, very easy. And so it helps you allocate time, and clients can see when they can book in. And some people don't have that. And if you're one of those people that don't have a booking system, then you need to do it manually, and you need to allocate the time when you're going to be with your clients and when you're going to be booking them in and phoning them up. Okay? So there are different ways. But anyway, so what I personally do is I allocate a certain amount of time, a couple of hours, when I'm going to pick up my phone. Yes, turn my phone on. So I will physically have either a couple of hours when I'm going to text, phone people, answer queries, emails. I'll have a block of time. And then for the rest of the day, that phone does not see me. So I am, like I said, I'm completely there for people. So that's the way I work it. Now, I know in the early days of a business, you're hungry, you want to be available, etc. And that might not, align with you currently. But play around with it. You don't want to be a slave to your phone or your computer or other people. Like I said, we can't work from an empty cup. And we have to train people how to treat us. Now, when you start a business, that can sound a bit, I just want to get clients, I need them, and so on. But if you train your clients to respect your time, when they can book in with you and when they can phone you, then you're getting a win-win, because you've allocated amount of time for you to speak to them, and they appreciate that you're going to be busy in other areas of your life. And that is quite respectful, I think. And then you're getting a very respectful client turning up. So number one is be aware of the time when you're going to be answering your emails. So you could put, they call them autoresponders. You could put an automatic responder on your phone, on your email, saying the times that you're going to be available to respond back to them. The second thing is with calls. If you are taking calls personally and you don't have an answering call system, then what you could do is leave a message on your voicemail and say, these are the times I answer my phone. Thank you so much for leaving a message. I'll call you back between these times. Very, very simple. And get back to them at those times. But if you have a booking system, then people can book in to speak to you, and you need to let that be known on your phone. The other thing I'd start off with, and again, this is something that I didn't do from the early beginning, is have two separate phones. One for business that you turn off when you're with your family, etc., and one for personal use. And then you can let all your friends know your new phone number, and your personal number and your business phone number will be completely separate. And you have to have really strong boundaries in order to not be thinking about business when you're out with your family, and so on, because our families are really a top priority. The quality of our relationships with our families are the highest levels, like you, your family, and then your clients, okay? Because we cannot pour from an empty cup. So number 3 is text messages. Text messages are amazing nowadays. If you've got a smartphone, you can put a message on it to say, I'll be back at this time, or I'm on holiday at this time, or you can get a friend to answer the messages for you and text people back, whatever it is, and offer them a treatment on behalf of the things they've done for you, whatever works for you. Okay, but let people know when they've texted you. Okay, even with your phone, there can be an autoresponder, and that's quite simple on a smartphone to be able to set up. Now, like I said, schedule things for when your best time is for getting back to people. So what you don't want to be doing, and I'll raise this again, you don't want to be in the middle of treatments looking at your phone. If you get your music from your phone, it's very difficult to be completely there for your client, and you've got these messages coming through, and your client will pick up on it. One of the most amazing things out of my whole career of having clients is when that client walked through the door, I was 100% there for them. And they knew they were going to get that for me. Some people said I gave too much, but I was completely there for them because my phone was not going. I asked my clients to turn their phone off or put it on silent, all these basic things. And when you are there and mindful and really feeling your clients without having your head going off on loads of personal issues, then the client feels that. And I'll tell you what, they'll come back because they'll feel nurtured, they'll feel loved, they'll feel wanted, they'll feel supported. And it's a feeling that they get. And this is not something that is physically said. It's just a feeling. And with all my clients, it was harder to let them go in the end because my business was building and I needed to let go of clients. It was harder for me not to so much let them go. They were physically begging to come back to me. And it was difficult for them to find, I had to let go of them in order to grow. Otherwise, my cup would not have been full in order to be able to serve all the students that I've done. So, like I said, this is so, so important. I was never taught about this at the very beginning of my career, and I wish I had. And when we value who we are and we put in the time to look after ourselves, people pick up on this. The higher your vibration is, my friends, the higher the vibration of the clients coming to you. And they won't demand that you need to see them outside of the allocated times. They won't demand you speak to them at certain times out of your allocated time. They will be respectful of your holidays, of the time you speak to them, and everything like that. And I think in today's society, which is such a quick society where everyone demands everything now, I think that is gold. If you can find clients or attract clients and train your clients, then you'll be able to grow and keep your own cup filled. And you won't end up burning out like I've seen with many, many people. So that, my friends, is all about controlling your time and your boundaries. And we talk about loads of these sorts of things in teresarich.com. The community of females we have is in heart-centered growth. And if you're interested, you are more than welcome, and you'll be, welcomed by a support group of females who are on the same journey as you. Remember, it's all about valuing us as well as our clients. And we come from a place of pure love with what we do. My name is Teresa Rich from Reflexology UK and also teresarich.com.